You are staring at a strange, glowing object on your table. Your first instinct is to ask, "What is that?" In Japanese, the answer starts with one word, "Nani." Over the next 5 minutes, we are going to build 3 perfect question sentences and map out exactly which grammar particles you need to pair with this word to pass the JLPT N5. You don't need any advanced vocabulary to follow along. As long as you know basic hiragana, and remember that Japanese verbs always go at the very end of the sentence, you are ready to start. Learning to ask what allows you to gather information about almost anything you encounter. Once you can ask this, you can begin identifying the objects and actions in your environment that you haven't learned yet. If you are hanging out in a very casual situation with close friends, you can use this word on its own. Just say "nani" with a rising intonation to ask a simple question. But in polite Japanese, you cannot just throw the word into the void. It needs a particle partner to connect it to the rest of the sentence. Our first formula connects our question word to a direct action using the object particle, wo. The structure is simple: nani plus wo plus your verb. To ask what someone will eat, add the verb tabemasu ka. Nani o tabemasu ka? Whenever you need to know what object receives a direct action, like what they are drinking, or what they are buying, or what they are watching, this exact wo bridge is required. If you want to know what exists inside a location, like a bag, construct kaban no naka ni nani ga arimasu ka? Existence verbs describe a state of being, not an action. They must connect to the subject particle ga, never wo. Our third formula shifts focus to the target or purpose of an action, using the particle ni. If someone hands you a bizarre item and you ask, "What will you use this for?" pair our question word with ni. Kore o nani ni使いますか? By simply swapping that middle puzzle piece from o to ga to ni, you change the entire nature of the question from a direct action to physical existence to purpose. This kanji has 2 readings, nani and none. The particles o, ga, and ni are strict triggers for the nani pronunciation. But when asking a polite question with desu ka, or attaching time counters like ji, the reading switches to none. Kore wa nan desu ka? Do not guess the reading based on feel. Memorizing these specific text groupings is the only consistent way to choose the right pronunciation. There is also a difference in scale. Nani is open-ended for when possibilities are broad. If you hold out a plate with exactly 3 cakes, ask, "Dore ga suki desu ka?" Dore asks the listener to choose from a specific, limited set. Finally, let's look at a helpful shortcut. You can attach the question particle ka directly to our core word to create nani ka. Watch this diagram. If the ka clicks in over the o, nani o nomimasu ka becomes nani ka nomimasu ka. The first asks what specific drink you want. The second is a yes or no question about whether you want a drink at all. By adding 1 syllable, you've narrowed the scope of the question from an open request for information to a basic proposal. Time to prove your mastery. We have 3 sentences to complete before time runs out. Question 1. What reading for lunch? Question 2. What particle for existence? Question 3. What goes before desu ka? You have 5 seconds. The answers. Lunch involves direct action, so it's nani o. Existence requires the subject particle, making it nani ga. Before desu ka, it is always none. Take a screenshot of this frame right now. This is your complete study guide. You now have all of the basic structures needed to identify objects, actions, and purposes in everyday Japanese. Keep these rules handy as you start building your conversational skills.